I literally can't stop. We got an Ulta in our town back in October. Last year? Has it been there for a year? I can't remember. But anyways, we got one recently and I just keep going to Ulta and buying stuff. This is not a 21 days of Ulta video. These were all purchased by me. I'm gonna show a couple of PR things. I think these are the only PR things I was gonna show just because they're really pretty and I have a bunch of other highlighters in here as well. But everything else I purchased with my own money. This is from Walmart, it's from Ulta. It's a ton of drugstore stuff. There's a couple high-end things that I got from Sephora that I'm gonna throw in as well. But you guys have known that I've been on this like Revolution Beauty kick. I did a whole video on a ton of their highlighters in a haul recently. I love their highlighters that come in the heart. They're like my favorite. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. So I picked up a few more stuff from Makeup Revolution. The first being this. This is like massive controversy right now if you follow Kat Von D because look at this. One moment. This is the Makeup Revolution light and shade palette, okay? Very beautiful. I'm like, wow, looks so familiar. Kat Von D, shade and light. Light and shade, shade and light. Coincidence? I think not. Basically, there's a lot of controversy because this is like, whether it's a dupe or whether it is a straight up copycat ripoff of it. So, if you guys want to see a tutorial comparing the two, let me know. I could do one eye with the Makeup Revolution, one eye with the Kat Von D. This is about $10 to $15. This is like $40, $50, something like that. So there is quite a big price difference between the two. If you guys want to see a tutorial, like one side is the Makeup Revolution and one side's Kat Von D, let me know. Just give this video a thumbs up and comment because I really want to see, while they look alike, do they perform the same way? Are these shadows good, or is it worth just spending the money on the Kat Von D one? So that's the first thing I got, the light and shade palette, the shade and light palette. It's a little bit crappy that it's like so spot on to the Kat Von D one, but I wanted to give it a go and see how it performs. I really liked the highlighters, and I tried a big highlighter palette from Makeup Revolution. I have swatches and everything. I'll try to link that video down below. But this is their Makeup Revolution London Blush Palette. This is in Blush Palette Goddess, and it's got some really beautiful colors. I'm actually wearing a combination of these two on my cheeks, and I'm wearing a combination of these two highlighters, and I really like them. The pans are a little bit small, so it's a little difficult to kind of get your brush in there. I feel like finger swatches are really crappy, but I feel like it's a good amount of blush on my cheeks. These highlighters are wonderful. I really like the highlighters. Really pretty. And they're very pigmented. So highlighters are great. The blushes are great. They just don't swatch fantastic, but they apply really nicely with a brush. So I would give this one a go, the Blush Palette Goddess. I really like this a lot. This is the Sugar and Spice palette, and I really liked this one because it had a few like neutral blushes. I feel like this looks brighter than it really is, but these two are very neutral. Then you have some shimmer top coats, or this is kind of like a really good highlighter. These are very smooth. They're very silky, and they blend really nicely onto the skin, and these highlighters are gorgeous. So I'd definitely give this one a go as well. Is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Eyeshadows, and this one is in Flawless Matte. It's a little bit more cool tone than I would like, but the shadows are extremely pigmented. They blend really nicely. They're not overly chalky, and they're really good mattes for the drugstore. You get a nice array of products. I really did like this. I just wish I would have got a different tone, but I'm definitely interested in checking out more of these. I did get a Revolution matte blush. This is in the shade Nude, and it is just like a perfect nude blush. It's very soft, so there is quite a bit of chalky fallout, but it does blend into the skin so nicely, and it gives you like that nice natural nudie flush. So I really love this. They don't have very many colors. I think they only have maybe 2 or 3 other shades, but this blush in Nude is really beautiful. I also picked up another one of these Vivid shimmer bricks. This one is in Pink Kiss. This is a newer shade. It's a gorgeous kind of pinky lilac shimmer. It's absolutely gorgeous. You can concentrate on the lighter side to get a lighter highlight, or you could go on the darker side to get a darker highlight, mix it together and kind of get something in between. But the one in Radiant is one of my favorite highlighters of all time, so I definitely wanted to try this one. Vivid Baked Blush in Make Love Instead. It's got a nice glow, but I feel like it's, I don't know, it's not overly pigmented. So this one, I haven't tried it on my cheeks yet. I've honestly just swatched it, but I feel a little underwhelmed with it. But I'm gonna give it a go. But first impressions, definitely not blown away with this one. So we're gonna move on to some Essence stuff. Now, a lot of people have been talking about the nude, what is this called? Pure Nude Highlighter. And this, I have not tried on my cheeks yet, but just swatching it, it's so beautiful. It's like a perfect kind of everyday glowy highlight. It's not like overly metallic, not like what's on my cheekbones. It's just a much more natural highlight. I like went overboard with the mauve today. I'm gonna show you a couple of the products that I used, but I just like got so excited, and then I just realized like, wow girl, you are mauve today. Moving on, I also picked up this little eyeshadow palette. This is the Essence All About Roses eyeshadow palette. It looked beautiful. It's like my favorite, you know, tones of colors. And so I really wanted to give it a go. They seem very pigmented. They seem beautiful. I definitely want to try these maybe in a tutorial or something. But if you have tried these, let me know your thoughts. If you don't like these rose tones or the kind of purpley mauvey tones, they do have a bronze one, a nude one, and I think another one. I think there's like 4 different eyeshadow palettes. If you don't like those colors, there are a few other ones to choose from. I also picked up 3 different liners from Essence. This one is the extra long lasting eyeliner pen. It's like a little bit of a shorter, stubbier black liner. They're all very matte, very black, very intense. And then I picked the Superfine eyeliner pen, which is a little bit of a longer felt tip. And then I also got the Essence Superfine in waterproof. I want to see how that works. I did swatch it on my hand earlier and it was really hard to get off with a makeup wipe. So really excited about these. I'm always looking for a really good liquid eyeliner. I think I found a couple gems and these are super cheap as well. The last thing from Essence I got was the lip liner I'm wearing, and this is in Satin Mauve, and it's just a really pretty kind of deeper mauve color. It's not the creamiest, softest, smoothest lip liner. It was really, really inexpensive though, but it's nice and it's really pretty, and I topped it with NARS Bound. That's what's on my lips. LA Girl is finally at Ulta, and I was very excited, so I went to my Ulta to try to like raid the selection. I picked up 2 foundations. Both are way too dark for me right now because I'm super fair. This one is Nude Beige and this is Natural. So I've heard a lot of great things about this foundation, so I really want to try it out. They didn't have anything lighter than Natural. So I'm gonna try to get a lighter shade or just self-tan so I can use one of these and try it in a first impressions or something along those lines. So I'm excited to play with that. The next thing is this LA Girl Nudes. Now, hold on one second. Let me grab another palette. This is the Naked 3 and this is the LA Girl. They look very similar. Now, just looking right away, they don't, because they've mixed up the color ranges. Like this one and this one are very similar. This color and this color is similar. This color and this color is very similar. This one and this one, this one and this one, this one and this one. That one, I don't know if I really see that one here. But this shade and this shade, this shade and this shade, I mean, it's very similar. It's probably not a spot-on dupe, but it's pretty darn close. So I wanted to give it a go. Maybe I'll do like a half face of each of these as well. This is the Nudes eyeshadow collection. So I wanted to give it a go and see how close it was to the Naked 3. Picked up a couple of their Pro Face powders. This is in Nude Beige. This one is in Buff, and they're supposed to be their matte powders. This one in Nude Beige looks very, very yellow. It looks very yellow. I would almost think it was like a banana powder. It's so yellow. But this one in Buff looks a little bit better for my skin tone. So I'm excited. Actually, Buff is a little bit darker. I'm excited to try these. They are their high definition matte pressed powders. Also got a couple concealers. They didn't have any of the light shades. I thought Creamy Beige might work for me, but it's way too dark. I also got the peach one, and then I got Toffee to try to contour with. I don't know if that's the right one. So if you've used these, what shade do you think is a good contouring shade? Because I might need to exchange these, because Creamy Beige was way the heck too dark, even with the self-tan. Strobe Light Strobing Powder. This one is in 50 Watt. It looked really pretty. They had 3 different shades. It's very soft, like it's a very silky, soft powder. This one is a little bit more of a gold. I don't know how I like it. It kind of feels velvety, but I feel like I'm liking the texture of the Revolution Beauty ones a little better, but I'm gonna give this one a go as well. The liner that I used today is the LA Girl Line Art Matte Liner. I really liked it. It's really easy to hold. It's got a nice felt tip on it, and I really liked it. So this one so far I'm really enjoying. And then I also picked up this matte flat finish pigment gloss from LA Girl. This is in the shade Dreamy. It looked really pretty and it was mauve. It does not have a scent. It's a kind of mauve-y color, but it's a little bit more on the peachy side, but it looked really pretty. I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about these, so I'm excited to try this one out as well. I did go to Walmart and I picked up quite a few hard candy things, because the first thing I got is the Glamouflage Mix-In Drops Turn Me Matte. So I think these are very similar to the Blot Drops from CoverFX that I really like. So I wanted to see if that was a possible dupe. It is like the same kind of texture. They're just drops that you could put on your skin or mix in your foundation to give you a matte finish. They feel the same, so I'm excited to play with those. This is White Pearl Illuminating Strobing Mix-In Drops. Let me shake it up. And these are just like drops that you can mix into your foundation or put on your cheekbones. I assume they're like supposed to be similar to the CoverFX enhancer drops, but I feel like this is like not super pigmented. It just kind of gave like a glowy dewiness to the skin versus like the intensity of these. So I don't think it's supposed to be a dupe. I thought it was at first, but I don't feel like it's really that pigmented. So it might just be a nice glow to the cheeks. So got this Sheer Envy Lift and Firm Primer. This moisturizes, brightens, and tightens facial contours. So want to try that out. And then they had this, which was cool, the Sheer Envy Pore Defense Primer Serum. It's supposed to smooth your pores, and it's a blue, little blue texture, and it's kind of like, it's actually kind of tacky. It's a little bit more of like a gel formula versus like your typical like thicker dimethicone silicone feeling. So I'm excited to try that one as well. So oil-free, silicone-free, and alcohol-free. The Velvet Mousse, they come in these cute little packets here. This is the Velvet Mousse in Forget Me Not. Cool packaging, looks very similar to the new Makeup Geek lip creams that just came out. This color is beautiful. It's just kind of a nudie pink. And there is a strong vanilla scent that smells amazing. And then this is the Wet Ever Bold Hold Lip Lacquer. And this is in the shade Genius. Same packaging, but it has kind of like these paint drips down the side, which I think is super cool. It's so pretty. Look at that. Super wet. It's got a really wet look to it, which I assume is why it's called Wet Ever. And it is a little bit goopy, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. And then a few things from good old Rimmel that I saw. This is the Insta Flawless Perfecting Radiant Skin Tint in light medium. I thought this would be good for kind of those no makeup days, or like going to the gym, or this summer going to the lake. It does have SPF 15 in it, and it says it primes and perfects. So I wanted to give that a go. I also got the Instant Flawless Perfecting Radiant Primer. I really like their primer, the Fix and Perfect, I think. I really liked that one. And then this is the Good to Glow Highlighter. Oh, I also got their pressed translucent powder. That is the same hashtag Instant Flawless, and I love it. I've been setting my under eyes with it for a couple weeks now, and I really, really like it. So I would recommend that. That Good to Glow primer. It's very pigmented. They had a few different shades of this as well, and I just got the lightest one in Notting Hill Glow. I'll finish up with a few high-end things. I am wearing one of these on my eyes, the Marvelous Mauves from Dose of Colors. These colors are so pretty. So this is what I have on my eyes. They're beautiful colors. They are a little bit powdery, but I felt like they blended really nicely. I'm like overly mauve right now, but I think these are beautiful. I bought this one, and then I also bought the Baked Brown. So if you're not into the mauve tones, they do have this really beautiful warm toned brown palette. I don't think these shades are like spectacularly unique or anything, but the palette was really pretty, and the shadows are gorgeous. A few of the new CoverFX drops. This one is in Halo. If you take Halo and you mix the new Becca Amethyst highlighter on top of it, it's like unicorn all over your face. So this, look at this, isn't that crazy? This is like no joke intense. If you want a holographic like unicorn highlighter, this is by far, in my opinion, the best one. It like shifts between purple, pink, silvery blue. It's just stunning. So that one's Halo. The next one is Blossom, which is a little bit more of a kind of duochrome peachy pink. And the last one I picked up was in Rose Gold, which is just, you know, your rose gold color. And if you're fair skin, this is gonna be pretty dark, but I think this would be really pretty to mix in with, if you have a tan, mix in with your moisturizer. Oh, it's so pretty. So that is my haul. There's a ton of stuff here. It's been like a little bit collective, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, let me show you these really quick. I do have the palette as well, but these highlighters, the Love Light highlighters, this one is in Ray of Light. These were sent to me. Same with the palette, but I thought I'd give you guys a good swatch. This one's a gorgeous kind of peach toned color. So that one is Ray of Light. And then the silvery color is in Blinded by the Light. I have used this one. It's really pretty. They're kind of like that baked gelée formula. Gorgeous. You Light Up My Life, and it's a golden yellow. It's a pretty strong yellow there. So this one would be way too dark for my skin tone. But they're really, really pretty. So those are the Too Faced like highlighters. If you guys want to see a tutorial using this, let me know. I haven't even swatched it yet. The Natural Love palette. It's a really nice looking palette. Looks gorgeous, has a huge, huge mirror on it. So I'm excited to play with this. I just haven't had the opportunity yet, but the packaging is stunning. Just like all Too Faced packaging. But that is my haul. If you want to see in-depth reviews or any more information about any of these products, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new and hit that thumbs up button, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!